Hi everybody and welcome to the Little Knitty podcast. My name is Maribel.
I'm Jen.
And today we're bringing you our August podcast.
Yes! August is here!
It's hot.
It is warm. Yeah. It is warm. Like, yeah. The AC turns off like at the end of the day and we're staying past closing, so we're not gonna wear any knitwear today. Like, not gonna happen.
It's been like 90-ish.
Yeah, it's been warm.
Yeah.
Like in the morning it's kind of cold, so you think you need to dress better, and then by the end of the day you're like, nope.
Yeah.
It's too hot. Well, what have you been knitting since the last time we visited?
I have a finished object. And as we talked about last time, an FO and not an FFO, my ends are never woven in. But
it's true. It's true.
I have my ocean doodle cowl.
I love it.
So this
looks
is
so good.
Yeah, this is a new pattern coming out from Jamie Lomax, and if you haven't seen our last video, we did an interview /
whole podcast with her.
Yes.
Yes. And she definitely inspired basically this whole month of knitting for both of us, because you can't, when she puts out a new pattern or she puts out a request for testers and you're like, I need to be in there. Yeah. They are so cute. I love the colors that you chose.
Yeah.
And tell us about that.
So this is a kit that I put together. I just called it the Ocean Doodle Kit because it's easier than coming up with words and names.
They go so perfectly.
Yeah, and I'll have some in the shop. So I have some on my website, but I will have some in store here at the end of August.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it does come with the full 100 gram skein of this
background. Yeah. Which size did you do? Did you do the smallest or the medium, or?
I did the medium.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you decide like what you were gonna do? Did you fall in love with like the mermaid, or how did you decide?
So I knew I wanted a mermaid and I knew I wanted an octopus.
Okay.
And originally I had this whole storyboard.
Okay.
So I started with the seaweed, and then I was gonna have like the clams and then the octopus and then like waves in between, so you could see like I started smaller.
I like how you did different waves. Oh yeah, they get bigger. Oh, that's cool.
But then by the time I got to here, I was like, I have to be done with.
Well, and like how deep can you let have it be on your neck too? So yeah. Now you have to do the tubular one.
Yeah.
Because you could do more stories.
I could have done it, but yeah, if my cowl would have been like this long.
Yeah. And these ones knit up. The one-sided, so Jamie always releases them with a one-sided and a tube infinity style. And these ones just knit up so fast that that is kind of nice. It feels nice to be done.
I think I knit this in like 4 days.
Yeah. They're addictive. And it's like one more row. Yeah. Did you do the paper pattern, or I've been starting to do like through Knit Companion, found my word. I've been trying to do it digitally. Do you do paper patterns, or?
Yeah, I did paper pattern for this. I just cut out the patterns that she put together.
Yeah.
But
I like that you did the whole color, like one color for the whole background, right? Yeah. I recently did, so she put out a testing call for the Seattle doodle, and that's releasing on August 4th, I believe.
Yeah.
And I said yes, and my first one, I don't like the colors I picked. I picked contrasting, so I would do like the background color would be dark and then the background color would be light, and it's too much. Like yours looks like a cohesive,
like story.
Yeah, exactly. And so it just didn't work for me, so I tried another one, and I did the smallest version because I really wanted to feel accomplished, like I could finish something, because I've just had a lot of projects where I'm not finishing anything and I feel very not great about myself. There's a thingy there, so this is not a completely finished. It's a FO, not a FFO. And it has the Seattle Space Needle, it says Seattle, and then it has some little mountains at the top. I am very proud of the fact that I cast this on a little over 24 hours ago. So I am very proud of that. So I knit the crap out of it last night.
I like your colors. They're so good.
I do. I like the crispness.
Yeah.
And and this was not really intentional, but as I came up to the mountains, I actually switched to the light background, and decided to finish off with the light color. And that actually I really ended up really liking, and that kind of surprised me, because I planned on kind of doing like yours where it was the dark color all the way through, but yeah, when I got to here it just felt right. So with that said, like, you don't have to have it all pre-planned if you do the doodles. Like, you can riff as you go, and just make sure you're keeping track of your counting. I got off in here somewhere and had to rip it back. It was not good. The yarn is Gray Drizzle Fibers. I just grabbed 2 DK weights. Her DK is a little bit thinner, so I think my gauge is a little bit off, and it's, I think, a little bit thinner yarn. Jen is a tight knitter and maybe was knitting a little too fast, and so mine is a little bit smaller than it should be, but it will make some child very happy. Actually, this is, I think it's just gonna be a shop sample because I love it so much. Like, I just want to look at it. I just want to look at it. So yeah, we can have artwork and not just wear it, but I would like to make a bigger version because there are 3 different sizes in her cowls, and actually I think I want to do the tube one, like when I'm not under a time crunch, because when you do a test knit you need to be kind of on the ball a little bit.
Yeah, I'm also in this test knit, and I have created yarn barf in my bag that I won't even show, and so now I have to, like,
we're crunching. We're at the end.
Yeah, I have to so I did it fingering weight, and I was like, I'm gonna hold it double, but then I started doing all these color changes, so now I'm working with like 3 different colors and like 6 strands of yarn, and I'm like, this isn't working.
No.
And I'm trying to do Intarsia for the Sasquatch.
Oh, that's right.
And I'm like, I just need to do DK and probably do something.
It'd be fun if you had like some furry yarn and did the Sasquatch with like fur.
Yeah.
Like, you could have so much fun with the patterns. I just want to knit all of these. Like, yeah, I mean, and this is not a paid advertisement. She gave us no money. Yeah, just, I mean, they're super fun, and you can literally knit, you know, I've knit 2 of these, you know, finished 2 this week, and they're totally different. Like, totally different. And they were both from the same pattern. I didn't use the same thing. Oh, actually I used this, like this dash thing down here because I like that one.
Yeah.
Like, I just, there's certain little motifs that you kind of start to like. Yeah. I did do on mine a wave like this one, and I really like that wave. But anyway, you know, they're fun. It is good summertime knitting. They're not huge projects. And I think I could knit it like around a campfire. Like, I mean, not
as long as it's not 90 degrees.
She went camping somebody's place very hot.
Yeah.
So you didn't do any?
Nothing. No cross stitch, no knitting, no nothing.
No cross stitch? See, cross stitch you could do.
I was trying not to sweat. Yeah.
You're like in the water. It's fine. Have you seen, like, on I think it's Facebook or Instagram, somebody putting like a Tupperware in the pool and putting their yarn in that and knitting?
Oh yeah.
So like we could do that.
I saw Macy from Mace of Stage. She's another yarn dyer from Texas. She did this whole reel where she was trying to knit in the pool, and their dog kept putting her yarn in the water, and she's like, no,
this isn't gonna work. I don't think I could be coordinated enough, and it's not a thing to like knit and block at the same time. It's not a thing. So what else have you been working on?
I have no more finished objects.
Do you want to
well,
actually no, let's talk about yours first.
So
what is in progress?
In progress, I have this t-shirt /
cute.
It might be a long sleeve. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay.
This is called Holiday, and I can't remember the designer's name. She's a Japanese designer.
Okay.
But I will say the pattern's not size inclusive.
Okay.
I think the biggest size, I'm knitting the biggest size, which is a size 48.
Okay.
So it's not. but I bought the pattern 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I really, really, really wanted
It's super
this.
cute, but nice and simple. And yeah.
And it's
Nice
a very
lines.
loose gauge too.
Okay.
I dyed the yarn for this again like 20 years ago. And it's that alpaca, baby alpaca linen silk blend.
It is really a beautiful blend.
And so far I've only used one skein and I still have like
Oh,
this
that's
much left.
good.
So I'll have enough for long sleeves or short
Yeah.
sleeves, whatever I decide.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really soft too.
I love it. I feel it. Yeah, it is really soft. You can feel the silk in it. Like,
Yeah. By the time I finish knitting this, it'll probably be like Halloween or Christmas, and I'm like, I need to wear it. 'cause it's
Oh,
too
yeah,
cold.
just put like a turtleneck. No, that's not a thing. Don't do that.
Right, because it's almost August, and this was supposed to be like a summer knit.
Yeah.
And then it didn't happen.
I have body heat issues and I can wear summer sweaters year round. Actually, I can't wear them in the summer, but you know.
What are you working on?
So, I do have like, okay, so to call this a FFFFO, you would need both of them. So I have one, I did just finish weaving in all the ends. So the ends are completely woven in. But these are called the River Mitts, and this is by a local designer named Light from Lantern, Katie Rempe, and she designed these for Fluffy Fingering by UU Yarns. And I recently brought this into the shop and I was kind of looking around on Ravelry, like what am I gonna knit as a shop sample, and these came up and I was like, oh yeah, I really wanted to knit these because I think my kid, like she's 12, she's, you know, almost a teenager, and she really loves like all of her sweatshirts being down to like here, like
that.
yeah.
I still wear my sweaters like that.
And like anything with a thumb hole like in the sweatshirt is just like, yes, that's her jam. And so I thought, well, these would be really cool for her to be able to wear at the bus stop when she waits for the bus. And the nice thing is, because you have a double layer, you have the yellow layer here and the blue layer is from just under my thumb up here. It's like a double thickness there too. So I'm not going to give away the pattern because it is paid for pattern, but I love that you could pull that back. There's no gusset for the thumb, so it's really beginner friendly. You're not having to like build out stitches and all of that. It's just that you have your spot for your thumb there, and then this just goes over the top. And it looks stylish and cute. And I really like wearing them. They're really comfortable. So I only have one so far.
Was I wearing one, not them?
I only have to have one for a shop sample. But I am going to wear, make a pair for my daughter. I'm thinking we are going to go faux camping, which means my best friend sets up the camping trip for her whole family. And we just come for the day and pretend to camp, and we eat s'mores, and I knit by the fire, and I don't have to actually sleep in a tent.
I did real camping.
Yes, she did.
In Winthrop?
Winthrop.
Yeah, which is the middle of nowhere, 5
And
hours from
it's
here.
hot.
And it was the hottest weekend. And I was melting, and
No knitting. No
knitting, no
needing
cross-stitching.
to wear. No needing to wear. Needing to wear anything
for 4
warm.
days. And then the Monday, we came back Monday, Tuesday. It poured rain. Like it just rained here, and I was like, it
I could have used that. I could have used that when I was melting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you like get into the tent at night and it's still warm.
It was actually really cold.
Oh, was
tonight.
it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we were
Oh,
either
that makes
freezing or melting. But luckily there was a lake,
Between.
and I put my feet in the
Did
lake.
the girls have fun?
They loved it.
Yeah.
No one got sunburnt.
See?
Yeah.
That's good. That's a win. Yeah, I mean, we do it for the kids, right? Yeah. They'll have good memories. And take
Yeah.
lots of pictures.
Well, I had like no service, so then I didn't take any pictures.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We were texting you and you weren't.
Yeah, no. I got home and like everything, and I was like,
Like,
"Well,
wow, people, that's a little extra. Anyway, back to UU. We did bring in every single color of UU Fluffy Fingering. I really love it because it's just a really bouncy, washable, superwash merino, and it's I don't know, just
it's super soft.
It is. It's super soft. It's a great, has great stitch definition. I really love this for like kid knits. I think it would make an amazing color work sweater, because if you did like the color work throughout the yoke, it would be really crisp. And so yeah, I really dig it. And so this was one of the items that I brought into the shop for the winter. So I know it's fingering weight, but it's woolly, so.
Right. That was
works.
when you went to H&H.
Yes, yeah, this was H&H. I knew I was going to buy it before I got to H&H, but I said hi to Heather and threw my money at her. Like, we literally like walked in the door the very first day. I beelined to her thing and I was like, please, one of every color. And she's like, okay, let's do this. Also at H&H, I was introduced to Amano. Yeah. And they have just lovely alpaca bases, and they have more that have other things in it. That's a blend. I want to say this is a blend. Yeah, this one's a 70% baby alpaca, 30% merino. I think
these are the same.
Yeah, just different weights. Obviously, this one's spun a little looser. This is a 4-ply. Take them up there and show them off. That's okay. We know when she gets up, it squeaks. So both of these are made in Peru. Very, very soft. In fact, like they're getting loved a lot. They're on like one of our new end caps, and they're getting loved a lot because they're so soft.
I was petting them. I was just like
like this is like, yeah, you have a little baby alpaca in your house. But yeah, I love everything. I love their labeling. I just really love this company. I think it's just adorable. I brought in just a couple of the bulky weight just to kind of give it a shot, knit up a sample, see how it goes. I did get this in a few hand-dyed colors and some solids that just haven't come in yet. But these you can both find on our website and in the store. So those are some of the newest guys. We also had a restock of our house brand label Square Peg Yarns, and this one is Vulnerable. This is Introvert. That's like the color of my wall.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's my color. This one is Imposter Syndrome. That one has a whole bunch of speckles.
Yeah.
Might not see as much. I need go-go gadget arms. And this one has like the same touch of speckles, I would say, but just different colors, and it has a warmer background. And
I did a hat. That's my favorite.
Oh, you did a hat, but with
a bulky.
Yeah. I love this colorway. Like, I know it's different, but I don't know, all the yellows and the creams in it, I just really, really like. So we have a restock of this in sock weight and DK weight. You can find both in store or online. Every time she does a different dye lot, I pick either the day she actually dyed them or like a day near it. And this one was my anniversary because it was very close to the day she dyed it. So this dye lot was born, and our yarn has a birth certificate on the back, and so the birth certificate says that what its length is, what its weight is, the birth date, and the birthplace. So I always say that I'm their foster mom, and I'm just waiting for their forever families. Because they're my babies. And lastly, because we just had so much new inventory come in, a bag maker who we had in the shop for years has come out of bag making retirement and is making bags again. So these are from Karen. She's a customer of the shop, long time customer of the shop, and she makes these beautiful bags. There's pockets inside. I really like that she has the zipper go all the way to the edge like that, so you can really open it up. Sometimes when they go to like right here, you can't like get in as easy. And so you can really open it up. There's lots of pockets, and then if you do like to knit and walk, there's a nice strap that you can put on your arm, or if you're carrying a million bags from your car to your shop, like me. She does that medium size, and then she has the one that she calls the mother load. And this thing I have I have traveled with this because it's so huge. Like, it's a gigantic bag. It has a magnet, so it doesn't have a zip top, but it has a magnetic closure. But I really like this one for a sweater. You can really fit like tons, or bubble wrap. Yeah, whatever suits you. There's quite a few pockets in here. She sews in like one long pocket for like a pattern, and then 2 smaller pockets on the other side. So, or 3 pockets. Yeah, there's another one. Anyway, lots of pockets.
I think me and another customer realized that these cinch up.
Oh yeah, that cinches up too. So yeah, you can make it like even bigger to, you know, carry on your arm. So yeah, it's a really cool design, and you can fit a ton. This one is
like a faux leather.
Yeah,
too.
this one's kind of suede.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
This is just the episode where we pet
we're just gonna pet everything. Like, okay, now we have our packet. No. Yeah, really, and she finds really fun fabrics. This one looks like it has tons of texture, but it doesn't. It's a flat fabric, but it looks like it has tons of texture. Oh, and it has a little fluff on it. You know, what is a yarn shop without little fluffs everywhere? So we have just lots of new inventory. We're definitely gearing up for fall, but I forgot you had something else you've been working on.
Yeah, so I've just been doing cross stitching. Last episode I talked about like I'm gonna get something done for August, and then I forgot my camping trip. So that took like 6 days out of it. But I brought it anyways.
Did you finish it?
It's no.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm like, is this a big unveiling?
No. It is a big project, but not an unveiling. Well, not finished. This,
is this one with Bigfoot?
Yeah. This is all the cryptids on it.
Cryptids. Did you move him, or is he still in the same spot?
He's still in the same spot, but I need to move him.
He needs to move. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it though. Gosh, it looks so good.
I started this August 1st of 2021.
Okay.
So it's coming up on its
we're
second
rolling up on 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean...
So up here, I had messed up on the Y, and so I brought the whole, what's this, left side of the border up 1 stitch, so it didn't even line up at the bottom, and so then I put it away.
Oh, okay.
And then I saw someone who had a Sasquatch breaking out of the frame, and I was like, that's perfect.
Oh, so that was not original.
No.
Oh, okay.
But then I put him down too far. Okay. And so then I put it away. But in the last, since the last video, I worked on the Kraken and the Drover Demon. So these are all cryptids from around the country.
I love them. The back looks beautiful too.
Oh yeah.
I'm always so impressed by the back of your stitching.
And then I dyed this fabric too, and I didn't, this was like the first time I did a big project, so I didn't know how to do the placement for it.
Oh, okay.
So that's why there's like extra everywhere.
Gotcha. But you can cut it off, right? Yeah. Like when you frame it?
Yeah. So, there's this one.
You did good.
I will try and get it done by the end of the month. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
But I'm just in a Halloween-y mood now.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you ready? I'm ready for the fall.
So
Ooh, that's cute. Wow. That's a lot.
It's a lot. It's almost full coverage where everything is stitched. So
it just photographs so beautifully. Looks like a painting.
Yeah. So this is inspired from a painting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this pattern's by the Witchy Stitcher. And then this is from Night Spirit Studios. It's called Iconic Visitor. And I just need to finish all the back stitching.
Oh, okay.
So all this black
over the top.
outline.
Okay, gotcha.
And then it's done.
Aww. So that will be done by the end of the month?
Yes. I mean, it's like
breaks out in hives. She's like, stop putting me in a box.
It's like when you go to a yarn shop and you start buying yarn, and then the yarn owner goes,
"What are you making?" Oh, I hate that question. I did ask somebody that today though. What's this young kid that bought a tape measure and scissors, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I don't know yet. I'm like, okay.
It's like, I'm gonna cut this tape measure.
Whatever, sir. Have a great day.
And then lastly, I am cross stitching this pattern. here. It's called R.I.P.
Oh.
It's from Satsuma Street. And this comes as a full complete kit. So you get the perforated paper.
Paper?
Yeah. So you can cut it out.
Oh, that's cool.
You get all of the DMC threads and then all of the beads and like everything. And even
That's
yarn.
beads? Wait.
Yeah.
I'm old. Wow. So all around his head and...
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
And on the back here.
Where do you get something like that?
It's
like
a whole collection.
On the what, internet?
So I got this. You can get it on the internet from Satsuma Street or 123 Stitch, but I went to Thread Needle Street in Issaquah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so she happened to have
awesome.
3 of them.
It's
and
good to know a local resource for that. That's
and
awesome.
it's like $14,
That's
and
not
it comes
bad.
with like everything and a needle too.
Oh, I like that. So is the paper forgiving? Like can you make mistakes? Like I make lots of mistakes, right? Like you can pull it back out.
Yeah.
And, okay, that's good to know. Huh.
Yeah, you just can't perk your thread in
Yeah,
there.
that's not gonna work.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and you can't put it in one of those circle things. I know all the stuff about embroidery.
yeah. The only thing it doesn't come with is backing paper, glue, and scissors. Like that's like.
But you're gonna have those things at home.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
very cool.
But I'm in the Christmassy Halloween. Well, not Christmassy.
yeah.
Halloween mood. I
feel like even Christmas for you is like
I did
Nightmare Before Christmas. Like like that's Christmas.
Yeah, I finished my Krampus Christmas thing for last year. Yeah.
Yep, that tracks.
I even went to Joann's today, and I accidentally went through their Halloween stuff, and I accidentally bought 2 witchy mugs, and then I accidentally put them in my cart. Accidentally paid for them.
Accidentally turned to my car.
Accidentally put coffee in.
We have lots of accidents around here. Like I frequently say, like I accidentally cast this on, and like yeah, I mean obviously it was intentional, but yeah, I accidentally do a lot of things.
So that's all of the project I've been working on.
I love it. You really have been working on a lot because you have the 2 test knits. Or no, did you do a test knit for this one, or you just knit it? Like
she
for
gave
fun?
me the pattern for it.
You got
Technically not a test knit.
You got the inside
Early
scoop.
access.
Yeah, early access. That's it. So yeah, 2 cowls. Yeah, you have a lot, and 2 small children and a business. So, yeah, I just feel like I haven't been knitting as much. I don't know. I guess I've been knitting on things that like just aren't going anyplace. But maybe next month. I really would. I want to show off something finished next month. That's the end of August. I'm gonna show.
Is that a promise?
Promise.
Yeah.
It might be a sock, but I'm gonna finish something. Darn it! I'm gonna feel and ends woven in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anything else on the horizon coming up? Anything fun?
It's Advent calendar tomorrow.
Yes, yeah, we're gonna, we are doing an advent calendar party, and that's like, we're making them, and in the theory, we'll make them now and forget what's in them, but we will do it again in November, because I think it is hard for everybody to think about the holidays right now, when it's warm, and it just feels like everybody's doing things and busy and traveling.
Yeah.
Like, I've been traveling a lot, and
yeah, I have Halloween on the mind, not Christmas.
So yeah, I'm putting together the October schedule for the class right now. We need more Halloween things. We need to work on that. So yeah, we have kind of classes as usual this month in August. Still a little bit on the lighter end because it's still summer, but we are planning for September, October, really starting to think about those trunk shows that we'll be bringing in and how we're gonna have a ton of fun this fall. And
Jamie Lomax is gonna
Jamie will be here with a trunk show at the end of August 26th. That sounds right.
I did want to bring up something about Rainier Roses though.
Okay.
So I've had a few customers like let me know that some of my mini skeins are bleeding, and like a lot though. So if you've purchased any mini skeins through me or Jen here at the shop, you can send me an email. I'll have it down here below. And I'm talking about like bleeding where it's like ruining your project.
Some exhaustion of hand-dyed yarns,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen, but yeah, if you're feeling like it's excessive.
Yeah, we're like, if you're using white and now it's the same color as one of your mini skeins, please email me, and then I'll have a Google form down below, and then I'll have options on it on what you can do, and then what I will do, and we'll kind of get into contact.
Yeah, and we'll make it right. I mean, if you
Yeah.
bought it here in the shop, bring it in, or just bring in a picture. We'll make it right. It happens sometimes. We have batches that just go awry, and it happens, and we're happy to make it right.
Yeah.
And thank you to those who have brought it to our attention. And yeah, always
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah, I'm a small business. I've never been my own boss before. So, and I feel like I haven't heard face to face except for one customer, and then like through the grapevine. But again, if you like just want to email me and let me know, send me pictures, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So,
and it's not going to be all colors. It's not going to
Yeah.
be, any like pastel-ies, like I'm thinking of Peach Wedding and stuff. Those ones aren't going to be the culprits. It's going to be the more saturated colors.
like good vibes only, and then just like really, really saturated colors.
But just let us know, either myself or Maribel. And, especially if you bought it here, let me know. And then if you bought it directly from Maribel, let her know. And the form will definitely be the best way for her to get that ball rolling.
Yeah.
So,
And if you, I would prefer you fill it out so that I know, what colorways are my biggest problems too.
Yeah.
So.
And she has been proactive in making sure that every single skein that's here in the shop has been given an extra little bubble bath.
Yes.
And so, and obviously making sure that everything's good to go from now on. And so, yeah, just let us know.
Yeah, so everything in stock here I took home and I
She had a really big party at her house.
Yeah. So if you come in after, July 28th, everything in stock here is good to go now.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. And that is with any hand-dyed yarns. If you ever have any issues, please let us know, let the dyers know. We definitely will do what we can to make it better. And then I will always put in a little shout out for any color catchers or any of those types of products anytime you are dealing with anything that's hand dyed, just because that does it catches a lot of what I am blocking, and it's just like a little insurance policy.
Yeah.
So those are always kind of nice to have. So yeah,
So I think that's pretty much it, though.
I think we have come to an end, and not too horribly long, so
Yeah.
go us. All right, thanks for checking us out.
Yep, and we will see you next month. Bye. It's so pretty.
It's backwards.
Oh, okay.
And then what else? Yeah, we have so much and so little at the same time. All right, I think I lost my train of thought.
I lost my train of thought so bad one time. I was like, I lost my track. It's just not even there. Oh, thrilled. That's what that is, right?
But they do knit up pretty fast. This yarn is very loud. Vehicle just set off somebody's car alarm. This is gray drizzle
I think we
fibers.
might have to wait.